Hello and welcome to Asterism. This is a visual novel that is inspired by the astronomy elements. Sounds very interesting. Anyway, let's click to continue, I guess. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cute. They got like the star, whatever the fuck they're called, astrology thingy bobs as the shape of the letters and whatnot. That's actually kind of cool. Anyway, let's start. It's so quiet. Moonlight peeking out from behind the scattered clouds. Street lamps give off the rest of the light on dark nights like this. I think we're done for tonight. Wait, I hear someone coming. Sure enough, a woman rounds the corner. Looking at her phone, walking past us, all alone. It's too dark for her to be out, but she is completely unaware. He sighs. Perfect target. Uh-oh. Sad, let's go. Sad? That doesn't sound like you. She's easy prey, doesn't even know it. Let's get this over with. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to turn so dark. We run. Jeez, how was she able to stand like this? It's a bit of a wonder, really. Guess some people just have stronger immune systems that delay the spectres. So, she won't be in pain much longer. Taking while he rushes up to her, sword drawn. Sword cleanly slices her back. Sword cleans another thrust and the blade goes right through her. She staggers. Sets it aside. Take my shot. Stumbles out of her daze. Ma'am, you dropped your phone. Oh, thank you. Huh? Walks over with some trepidation. She's wondering where two kids came from. Why we were out this time at night. Such a big city, it's dangerous to go out at night alone. So few people can see the dangers that should keep them inside. Spectres. Shadow monsters are only a small minority of people can see. Look everywhere at night. Ah, that explains it. They were attacking that, not the woman. Okay. Makes a lot more sense as to why she was still standing and not dead. Okay, so they're actually helping people and not killing them. And these weapons, they are the only things that can harm them. I was glad she didn't remember anything. Mostly kind of reminds me of Noragami. Of course she didn't. But there was that one dude who almost seemed like you remembered that we kind of attacked him. You even looked like he was looking at your sword. That's because you weren't acting suspicious when he came to, idiot. You couldn't see my sword or your guns. Shaman's shoulder. What the hell was that for? You had one on your shoulder. You're a Spectre Magnet, aren't you? There's no such thing. I don't see any more of them. Let's call it a night. Can we stay out a little bit longer? You can, but I'm getting some sleep. You have a test tomorrow, first thing, remember? Besides, you need to go beg your parents for some money before tomorrow. What are you talking about? I totally had the killing shot. Oh, is that what you call it? Thought you were shooting at some rocks on the ground. At least I wasn't stabbing the air. Can't even pick up my sword. I don't need a sword as long as I have my guns. What are you going to do if one of them breaks? Be a sitting duck? I'll sit back and watch you fight for a change. The street is empty as usual. Phone says it's almost 10 PM, so most people are either watching the news or are in bed. Look over at Ophi. He's rubbing his wrist. Yeah, start off with food or got it. Yeah, I'm more interested in the food option. Of course, my fat ass is, but kind of want to start with food because we walked all the way back. Of course you do. You can go by yourself. Oh, you don't want to go? No, we ate dinner 2 hours ago. Should have finished the rest of your fries if you were still hungry. I wasn't hungry once I finished the burger. I'm hungry now. Probably doesn't have the money for a late night snack anyway. I'll pay for it. No, I got homework to do. And you do too. Alright, fine, let's go. Do you hear like a small cat or something? It honestly sounds like a fox. If you mean the sound of a dog dying, then yes. I think it's coming from this way. But the spectre's attacking that dog thing? Spectres will attack any living being with energy, even animals. Apparently this thing can see its attackers too. Come on, let's help it. Oh, it's so cute! Can we keep it? Please? I want to keep it. It looks hurt. I think that's just the color of its tail. Have you ever seen a dog that had a red tail? Dog? How dare you call me a dog? Oh my god, it speaks too. You can speak? Like, as long as it doesn't end up like the same creature from Madoka Magica, we should be good. Don't mind that, we need to get rid of these spectres first. Rushes over and starts stabbing the spectres, but kinda tiny, so it looks more like he's poking them. He dodged all my bullets, radically mocking me. Why do you even come if you're not gonna help? You're like cockroaches. Instead of trying to hit them, I change pace, anticipate where they'll be and shoot them as they're stepping. Hail of bullets rains down on them. Bit overkill, but they start disappearing. Still a few more groups of them left. Over here. Take a few steps back to rejoin Ophi. Take out the ones that are all scattered and I'll draw in the bigger ones. What do you think I've been doing this whole time? Oh, we actually I just realized we got a name for this character now. Katachi. Looks like you were waiting around for me to do all the work. Oh, is that how it's gonna be? There, I got the last one. That was the only one you got. Fox thing swishes its tail and turns around to us. Call that a job well done. Who taught you about spectres? Who taught you how to talk? I'm a liner, of course. You must be junior liners, I take it. Junior liners? Oh no, you don't know what a liner is, do you? Someone who... Yeah, someone who hunts these shadow monsters. We're not stupid. How can you, even be in a liner? What? Foxes can't be liners. Now, fox, by the way, not some scruffy dog, thank you. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling nice tonight, so I'll accept you two as my apprentices. You can be my own little apprentice liners. It will be great. I'm an amazing teacher. You'll be able to learn all the trade secrets from me, just you wait. Even though we were the ones that saved you, I was caught off guard and taking my time, of course. You'll learn that patience can be a good thing. Yeah. You keep telling yourself that. Now, one thing before you become my apprentices. What? Shoot me. Huh? I think one of the spectres might have attached itself to me, so I wanted you to shoot me and remove it. You, redhead, you have family guns, right? How'd you know they were family heirlooms? Fox intuition, of course. Now, shoot me. Yeah, but you're so tiny. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to teach you two so much. Weapons forged from constellations aren't lethal to living things. They just kill off spectres. You're on a liner. You should know that already. We do. Besides, I don't have a constellation to fight with like you two. Just have my claws, so I can't get rid of specters attached to me like other aligners. Alright, in the gun shoot. Whoa, it fell down. I didn't mean to hurt it. Are you okay? Hey, can you hear us? Haha, just kidding. I only felt a pinch. Now that's just cruel. Maybe it's actually an opossum if it likes playing dead. First, a dog, now this degradation. Could easily turn around and walk away. Fine, if that's how it's gonna be. Bye, fox creature. This area really isn't well lit. How do I expect anyone to find their way? Probably a lot easier when you're tall enough to read signs. That doesn't matter anymore. Can't leave you two hapless kids alone. Realize we're almost in college, right? Right, from today you two are my apprentice aligners. Which means you'll have to do everything I say. I didn't sign up for that. Just humor it, okay? It's a talking fox thingy. Wait, what do we call you? You have a name, right? Call me Volpe. Meaning you're not gonna tell us your name? Or I start training you two to be best aligners in the world? I got to get a feel for the area. So I'm going to follow you around for the next few days. I can't have a fox following me everywhere. Don't worry, I'm not a normal fox. Only people who can see specters can see me, just like your weapons. Plus, I'll be gone in a few hours, in the middle of the day, doing business. Sounds fake. Can't really go into more detail, but you won't have to worry about me being seen. I'll be completely covert. For night, I'll stay at your house. Hell yeah. Look at him on my shoulder. Oh my god, he's so fucking cute. Fox thing jumps onto my shoulder. I didn't know these things could jump that high. Hey, I didn't invite you over. Where else am I gonna stay? Where do you normally stay? Not here. I'm visiting these parts. How'd you get here then? I hitched. From the other side of town, you could say. But it's too far to get back to in a day. What are you even doing here? Where are you trying to visit? I'm searching for something. Searching? Let's just say I'm looking into constellations and specters. Wondered where they come from too, right? Yeah. That's what I'm looking into. You two can help. And besides, I'll need to stay close to my apprentices now. When do we agree to this? I mean, how can you say to a cute little face like that? Are you gonna be okay with this? I'll be fine, it's just a talking fox. Look, it's already asleep. Oh my god, this thing can't get any fucking cuter. Never had a pet before, maybe this will be fun. You're taking this way too casually. I still want to know how a fox can become bona fide aligner. You can ask her tomorrow, after class. Night. Good night. Mom, I'm home. I'm glad I don't have to explain why I'm carrying a sleepless rat inside. Good, about time. Made some pudding earlier, that's in the fridge if you're still hungry. Nah, I'm fine. Okay, who do you want to talk to? Okay, I guess we talk to our mother first. Need anything? Yeah, do I have any extra blankets? Yeah, she'll be in the whole closet. Why? I got cold in my room last night. Oh, maybe I should turn up the thermostat tonight. I'm sure I'll be fine once I get a few more sheets on my bed. Okay, let's go talk to our father then. What time you got home? Not that late yet. Late enough. Nothing good ever happens after dark. Yeah, you're telling me. Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, let's go check the hall closet then. Some blankets that it can sleep on. Okay, and let's go to our room then. Oh, now you're awake. Welcome home, I guess. That was a good nap. Gonna take that corner over there. Here you go, I got you some blankets. Do you need me to make your bed? No, I can do it. Thank you, though. So, where'd you come from, anyway? Far, far away. Does that faraway place have a name? Probably. Of course, we gotta go for the food option. What do you eat? Like, do foxes eat meat? I eat catfish, sandwiches, roast beef, steak. Right, you'll eat anything. Anything good. What else do you ask a talking fox who won't give a straight answer? So, how long do you plan on staying here? For a while. Depends on how long it takes to whip you two in shape, and how long my business takes. How exactly do you plan on doing those things? Do you have to fall asleep again? Ah, damn it. Kinda want to learn a bit more, but I guess I'll have to save that for tomorrow. Maybe it's time for bed. Can't say this is how I expected to end the day, with an invisible fox sleep in my room. Maybe I really do need to sleep. How curious. Boy is over his head. Silent boy who might not like me. What else is in store for me? What else will I run into trying to find out why I was born? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Wake up, wake up. It's time for school. Damn, I was hoping that it was just a long and convoluted dream last night. I mean, look at this thing, it's fucking cute. I'd say it's a pretty good fucking dream. Wait, it's only 5 AM. School doesn't start until 7:30. We need to make sure you get there on time. Well, if there's a weak wreck and traffic is really backed up. Or if it suddenly starts storming and you can't leave the house. Well, hey, are you awake? Nope, went back to sleep again. What? I'm up. And get out of bed already. Can I get some sleep? No. Damn it. Good morning. Morning. Do you stay up all night? Hey. Huh? Were you saying something? Got sleeping start and you're already falling asleep. Alright, see if I wake you up before the test. Sit down, everyone. A few announcements. Well, Ian does. Gonna be a fundraiser soon for the dance in a few months. Every freshman class has to help in some way. There'll be more details about it in the PTA meeting next week. Let Anya explain the rest. Oh, okay. Next, we kinda get a portrait for her. Usually, minor characters, we kinda just get a faceless text box. Oh no, I just realized this is Anya, not the teacher. Should have read a little bit further, but anyway. It's all the same still. Well, dance will be held in a couple of months, but our class has to do most of the fundraising. We'll be discussing it in more detail at the PTA meeting, so be sure to tell your parents to come. Hey, are you going to be okay with that? I didn't know we were still awake. Besides, she said most parents, not all. How about we have your mum go for the both of us? Can't. She's working late shifts for the rest of the month. My dad hates going to school events. Oh, are you two discussing how you'd like to help with the fundraiser? We were talking about how I don't have parents to attend it. Well, Weird. No teacher would go on us talking after that. Great. That means you'll be in attendance. Most student opinions at PTA meetings is helpful. She is cold-hearted. Now, with all that settled... Oh, hi there. Sorry. At your seat, class has already started. Of course, you're the class delinquent. What? I'll tell you later. Thank you for that, Anya. Everyone, clear your desk and don't take all block on this test. Huh? Test? Doesn't matter. You'll make the same grade whether you're asleep or awake. Hey, what were you gonna tell me earlier? That guy had bruises on him. Now I kind of feel bad for calling him a delinquent. Bruises? Yeah, he has some bruises on his knuckles. Oh. Maybe I should have been right about calling him a delinquent if he's gonna be starting fights. So the soccer team, he probably just had a rough practice day yesterday. Shakes his head and looks away. Whatever. Been a while since we staked out the school for spectres. We should stick around here tonight. Yeah. Let's get some food in the meantime. Most of the teams should be done with their practice by now. And what's with all the racket? Really doesn't sound like any teachers. Can't believe a little piece of shit is actually on a sports team. Just goes to show you how the school would take anyone. Figured. Looks like he's getting into fights after school. Looks like he's getting into fights. Looks like he's getting fought. Should we get a teacher? Really think many teachers stay here past sunset? Yeah, I was about to say, most of them have probably gone home by now. Of course not. That's what you're here for. Hope, where have you been all day? Damn, I was kind of hoping I dreamed about a talking fox last night. Wait, what do you mean that's what we're here for? Maybe if you quit looking at me, you'd be able to see that those cardboard cut-out bullies are infected. Spectres don't make you a bad person, they just sap away your health. Yeah, but how else are you gonna get an excuse to beat up some bullies and be heroes? And what if we're the ones that end up getting beat up? Actually, you can't be scared of everything your whole life. Get to moving. Huh, don't tell me you actually have friends. Looks like some unlucky kids wandering too far from the road. Guess we're doing this. Do we have to take all of them at once? Would you rather one get away and get reinforcements? Reinforcements? It's not a battlefield. Quit complaining. You're not helping us. This is a part of your training, not mine. You're the apprentices. You're the ones that need to fight more. Still going on about that? Hey, concentrate. Hits them with his sword and doubles back, smacking one of them in the face with the hilt. Hey, I don't think the hilt phases through them. Too busy looking at him in a daze to notice me taking aim. It's not like they can see my guns anyway. I can barely feel the bullets, probably, but the movement becomes more sluggish. Little by little they're worn down until they collapse, one of them knocking down a chair as he falls. Should wake up for a little bit, notice how as we hit them. Hey, you okay? This is going to be hard to explain. Hello there. Hi. Oh, so you can notice these things. Interesting. You can see Volpe? So you can see specters. Your name is Volpe, buddy? Must have had a horrible idea to name you something simple like that. Why is he glaring at me? Well, you two are according to food court. How much do you my research? Levi, those guys have been messing with you for a few years, haven't they? Yeah, how did you research that? They make fun of you because you can see the night crawlers, and they can't. Huh? Now that it mentions it. When we were in middle school, sleeping over at a church lock-in, you scared some classmates by saying you saw monsters. Guess what he saw with specters? Specters? Night crawlers? They're those creatures you can see in the dark. Here, I want you to have this. It's a pole arm forged from the constellation Corvius. Now you won't have to worry about those creepy monsters at night. Forged? Yeah, my PhD can explain it, so don't ask. Just know it's from the constellation Corvius. Where'd you get the pole arm? I have my sources. Of course you do. Those are mine. Those were revolvers made from the constellation Perius. Sort of run the family. Those look cool. But what do you mean these are constellations? Mean they're named after some stars? In order to defeat specters, you got to have specialized weapons that come from the constellations. Specters can only survive in darkness, which is why stars are the only way to kill them. Typically, the more stars that are joined together, the stronger the weapon. And now you're my newest apprentice, Lina. Don't listen to my don't listen to my great lecture. Apprentice Lina? Want to get some pizza? Yeah, this is gonna be a long night. Anything else? Where do constellations come from? I'll tell you once I figure that out. Cool. So, you're good? Ask me in the morning. For all I know, this might have been a fever dream I'm having after I passed out on the practice field or something. Might end up wishing it was. What's that supposed to mean? He's just pretending to sound all ominous and foreboding, I think. You know, you don't have to do anything just because a talking fox told you so. It's not like I've got anything better to do. And who knows, it sounds kind of fun. I would say that's sad that here I am. I've got something better to do for the rest of the day, though. Night. Night. It's barely sunset. Barely killed any specters. I'm tired. A seagull needs some sleep. It's a sword. Guess I do have a quiz I should pretend to study for. Alright, let's go. Katachi, wake up. Coming. Why do I have a missed call from the school saying you were fighting on school grounds last night? 'Cause you didn't answer your phone? Maybe I should have asked if you'd like to stay home and cook supper the rest of the month. Now, why were you fighting? Even though hardly anyone would have been able to see our weapons, it probably still looked like we beat them up from the perspective of the cameras. Just had to check the footage for all the times. Yeah, Levi was being bullied. Did I tell you how I fought off these guys who were bullying Levi? Did I tell you not to get into any fights? It's for a good cause. No fights. Don't see me getting calls about Riku getting into trouble. Don't get any calls from her at all. Better not get any calls about you today. Is it so hard to just sit in your class and come straight home? I mean, do I really have to come straight home? No more fights, period. Alright. Excuse me? Yes, ma'am. Now go get ready for school. Ugh. Why did there had to be a pep rally today? It's just an excuse to keep us there longer. It's almost 3, so much for having in the afternoon free. Levi's lucky. He picked a good day to get sick. Yeah, I'll have to check up on him in a little while. Levi, can you come here for a bit? I probably want to talk about yesterday. See you tomorrow. Bye. Came to check up on him, but he's not on his couch. Let's look around. We find his living room as per usual. Fireplace makes the quiet house feel like an actual home. Even if he's the only one living here. If I... Huh? What are you doing here? You said you weren't feeling well this morning. Oh, feeling a little better today. Or now. Figured you'd be with Levi or something. Nah, well, the teacher's tell him back. Probably to talk about what happened. What'd your mum say about it? Just general complaining. Don't get into fights, why can't you be like your sister, etc, etc. We'll have to be more careful next time to stay away from where cameras might be. The only problem is that those guys are going to come back soon for Levi. Unless they were showing the footage, their memory of getting knocked out are gone. I'm gonna let the teachers deal with it next time. Like how you dealt with the extra homework? No, I'll let you deal with that. Day isn't over yet. Feel like going anywhere? Maybe. Where have we been in a while? I don't like that look. What about the old amusement park? What? Why there? Well, you said places we haven't been in a while. They're places where we wouldn't immediately go to jail for being at. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. You have to convince me that I'll never be sold. Come on, please. It'll be worth it. Why are you so insistent? Fine, let's go. Oh, that didn't take much. I'm hiding the second we see any lights. That's just because you're a scaredy cat. Great, it'll be dark by the time we get there. I'll be glad when summer comes around with longer days. Totally getting home and it looking like bedtime at 4. Come on, let's get going. This place is a dump. There's a reason it's known to be crawling with drug addicts. If your parents don't find out you came here, that'll be a long night trying to explain. I think I could make up a good excuse. You think so? Yeah, you'll see. Ooh, okay, where do we want to go? See the Ferris wheel, go to the Ferris wheel, go to the go-karts, go to the old statue. Let's go to the statue first. Gosh, look at this old statue. It's all rusty. I thought this would lead them to success someday. Yep. What is it even supposed to be? Snowman perhaps? Is that your best guess? Yes. Clearly a space penguin. Right. What about the go-karts? Hey, look at all these bumper carts. Yeah, they're just hunks of scrap metal now, though. Yeah, I remember coming to this place when I was a kid. We had to see how downhill it's gone. Look at all the weeds growing. Deer probably see this place more than humans. Guess every place gets like that eventually. Hey, I didn't mean it to be that depressing. The truth hurts sometimes. What's gone into you? Okay, let's see the Ferris wheel. Look at this thing. Looks like it's collapsed any second. And why are you getting closer? Come on, don't you want to ride it? Or at least sit on it? You can sit on the weird seahorse thing. Getting tetanus isn't high on my priority list. And what is? Getting hot chocolate after this is over. That is a good idea. Yeah, okay, let's go to the Ferris wheel then. Ta-da! Yay, a rusting wheel. Can't wait to be crushed by decades-old metal. I get it, but do I always have to spell things out for you? It means don't get closer. Come on. Some interesting graffiti. Santa isn't real. Die, Brian. And a few other things. Ferris wheel was built on the hill with an excellent view, especially when the ballpark happened to be shooting fireworks. Now, if you want a really nice view, we can climb the Ferris wheel. Sit down. You even brought snacks. How long have you been planning this? Yeah, just a couple of days. Heard about it on TV and thought it'd be fun to see. Of course, you had to pay an entrance fee at the ballpark, so I figured this would be a lot cooler. They should start any minute now. How long has it been since you've seen fireworks? A little over a year, I think. Went to the 4th of July fireworks last year, remember? I don't have to disagree, but I stopped myself. It really was the last time we've seen fireworks. I wasn't feeling well on New Year's and was sick on the 4th of July. At least you was well enough to come this time. Yeah, I remember. We waited hours at the docks to see them. You wouldn't have if you hadn't insisted on stopping for dinner. No, the vendors at the docks were closed by then. Still, it was fun. Hey, where do you want to go this New Year's? Turns back to the fireworks. What did I say wrong this time? Sometimes it feels like I had to walk on hot coals just to talk to him these days. What do you like coming out here? I do. Makes you think I don't. It's just nothing. Not like you tell me anyway. I just changed the subject. Again, food option. Okay. Sure, let's go for the food option. We've been going for every single food option, so why not? You know, I'm not really sure about that orange chicken I had for lunch. I think they got a new cook. Wouldn't surprise me. They have new people there every time we go. Last time the fried rice tasted like cardboard. And yeah, we keep going back. Still better than that fried chicken you made. It was just a test run. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, but what else am I going to make fun of? Maybe I'll make fun of your shooting. My arm is fine, thank you. Because the trigger sometimes doesn't respond until I've already moved. Oh, is that it? Yeah, not like you know though, having it just a sword. It's like a personal problem to me. No, it sounds like... Hey, they're starting. Sure enough, a few fireworks shoot out into the air and explode in a bright spectacle. Well, we had to use our phones for lights, but now the entire park is lit up. All behind us are decaying relics from years ago. In front of us show you about gleaming towards the future. Lean back and lay on the grass. All we can hear for miles is the thundering. All we can see for miles is the lights. Hey, don't look back, just keep walking. I can hear you. Levi told me something earlier. Right, what did he tell you? Well, he told me to tell you that he saw Anya at school. At school? Remarkable. No, you don't understand. She was there after school, all by herself. Fighting spectres. Oh, so we got another character who can fight spectres. Uh-huh. Why don't you believe me? It'd be a bit easier to believe if I saw it with my own eyes. Oh, just wait. I'll be a teacher too soon enough. Wait, you collecting this like Pokemon or something? Probably right, you know. Yeah, I just wouldn't have thought that Anya is a liner, weapon and all. Probably a lot more people who can see spectres around here. I haven't seen half of the city as long as I've been here. And maybe someday we should try and see it all. Looks away and pulls out his phone. Am I already boring him? Where do you think he's got that weapon from? There are organizations that specialize in anti-spectre weaponry. Maybe they could have been family heirlooms, like your guns, and like your sword. You know, I see Volpe like staying at your house. Yeah, I guess so. Slept on a fort. I made it out of blankets and pillows last night. Seemed like warm places. You haven't asked where it came from, or a lot of things. Oh well, it's not hurting anything right now. Just my refrigerator. Sounds about right. See you tomorrow. Don't stay up too late watching TV. Look, if Volpe wants to watch cartoons at 2 AM, who am I to stop him? Night. Damn, I let something slip about his family. The night was going so well. Maybe he'll forget about it by tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. But with that, I might actually end it here, because I've been recording for about nearly 50 minutes. So I think that's a good time to get through this. But yeah, this is a very interesting visual novel. I'm definitely liking it. Definitely want to find out more about the world and its characters, and definitely more about Volpe. I definitely want Volpe around much more. He's so cute, and I love him. No, I will die for him. But anyway, yeah, that was Asterism. Very cool little visual novel. If you guys want to read through this yourself, link will be down in the description as always. And with that, we'll be moving on to the next game. Hello and welcome to Tangle Tower. This is, from what I understand, looks to be a point-and-click mystery game, which I'm definitely down for, because I love my point-and-click games, so let's get into a new game. Okay, yeah, can I get into it? Okay, Tangle Tower. Mid-afternoon. I have to say, I already love the art style of this. It looks really pretty. Okay, Lex Edge. Okay, we can click on her.
You ready, Sally?
Oh, and we also got voice acting. Hell yeah.
Rigmore, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Sorry. Had to do my intro and everything, you know, and also set it up and make sure that everything was in working order on my recording end.
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
No.
Yeah, I'll read it
maybe
on the way
yes.
to the crime scene.
Okay, we'll do. Okay, what have we got? Case file. Murder victim Freya Fellow. Dye was painting a portrait of Flora Fellow. Location Flora's Tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back. Single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. Red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Ooh, that's a bit ominous. A small painting on a scrap of paper. A few notes have been written on the back. Nowadays it goes by Tangle Tower. There's actually a pair of towers connected by a mansion at the base. Surrounded by a circular lake, with an unusual mix of colours. Lake is enclosed by sheer pale cliffs, too steep and smooth to climb. The tower is currently home to both the Fellow family and the Pointer family. Okay, and that seems to be it, so let's... Okay, yeah, and then it just shows me all that. Okay, awesome. And then the map. Ooh, this is quite a big area. Okay, we can move on to the next area there. Look at little birdies! Oh my god, they're so cute.
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune. Toot, 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 toot.
Please don't do that.
Oh my god, these guys are so cute and adorable.
What
What is it?
are they?
Wind chimes.
Yeah, I
Silent wooden wind chimes.
I mean, what's the point of them being wood chimes if they're not gonna, chime in the wind?
It's just an archway, but it seems a little ominous. Like walking through it might give you bad luck.
I mean, we are on our way to a murder scene, so...
Too late.
Yeah.
That's a big lake.
It's kind of purple. Looks poisonous.
I think it's just water.
Yeah. Water with poison in it. Mountains.
Well, it's kind of cool that we can actually just kind of click around to everywhere.
Nope. They're too steep and too smooth to be mountains. They're more like cliffs.
Whatever they are, they go all the way around the lake, like a barrier.
It's kind of cool that we can kind of just click around and give a mark on stuff.
It's a path.
Yeah.
We're walking.
Wow, I learned something new.
The ground's moist, but it's not muddy. Wonder how often it rains here.
I cannot believe how exciting this murder investigation is already.
Hey, if you give me the option to click on everything, I'm gonna click on everything, okay?
I tied the boat up to the mooring post, so it'll stay put. For now. Probably.
Loving the confidence.
Yeah, well, if we need a quick getaway, I hope it's gonna be still here.
It's the little boat we used to cross the lake. It's the only way on or off the island.
What a comforting thought.
Rocks,
Yeah, rocks.
Fascinating.
aren't they?
Yeah, I love that I can just literally click on anything and it'll
a
talk
garden.
about it.
I think. It's currently far away.
We could walk closer to it.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, thank you, but
Do you think anybody's watching us from one of those windows?
probably.
Maybe. Let's wave just in case.
Okay, let's move closer, I
It's
guess.
a garden. I think.
We could.
Ready when you are.
Okay, I think we actually use the map to walk closer. Yeah. That's so cute, the little icons walking across that. That's cute. And I'm already loving this. This is great. This is an interesting garden choice.
What animal is that?
Hopefully it never really existed, because I definitely do not want to meet it.
Hawk. Bear. Lizard.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
Yeah, makes total sense.
It's a bandstand.
Bit small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
One man bandstand. Egg?
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
I think it's supposed to look like that.
You sure?
It's an egg.
Maybe it's a descendant of Humpty Dumpty?
It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster
Playing a harp.
playing a harp.
Yep.
Hang on a second.
Wait, we can look closer? Hold on. Ooh.
This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
We got our first puzzle.
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Yeah, I figured. But yeah, wouldn't be a point and click game without its puzzles. Nothing like this puzzle can be solved yet. Gotta brute force it. That'd be so fucking hilarious if I could just brute force the thing. Yeah, I don't think I can brute force it. Otherwise I'll be
come
here for a
back
while.
It must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
House statues. Old withered statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved on each of the harp's 4 comb segments. Okay, yep. Cool, and now we'll stay in our thing.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No.
Oh, my poor dude. My poor dude. There's also something here.
It's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one.
Yeah, but so then why is the water rippling?
Although there is something in there.
Yeah.
It's a cassette tape.
Huh. Why is that in
Or
the...
it used to be.
Huh, why is that thrown in there? Damaged tape. Cassette tape has been damaged by water. Ink on the label is blood and illegible. There's also something here.
And it's full of the same weird water that
Any
was...
fish in there?
Not a single... Although there is something in there.
It's a
Yeah.
cassette tape.
Okay,
Or
no, it's just the
used to be.
same thing. Okay. I don't think there's really much else to look at.
It's quiet.
Yeah, too quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to say, too quiet?
Hey, I said it, so it counts, I guess.
It's not. It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
Oh my god, I love these
That
guys.
must be Tangle Tower.
Okay, well, I guess we're moving on from there to Tangle Tower. Hit main entrance.
Oh.
What?
Oh. There's an O on the floor.
Oh. That it is.
Oh yeah. Tangle Tour.
Twir.
Tweer.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
Oh.
okay, yeah, that just says the same
Twir.
thing. Okay, bird cages?
Little bird feeders.
How do you know they're for birds?
Okay, didn't really need a question, but this has been cut into.
Looks like someone tried to chop it down, but then gave up.
Can you blame them?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a pretty tedious task. Okay, there's also the
Do you think
statue.
he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
Yeah, that's what the statues are good for. There's also a letter here.
Is that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there.
Why?
Let's read it.
Isn't
let's
that
read it.
an
The
invasion
snoop.
of someone's privacy?
Not if it's outside their home.
No, definitely.
Okay, what does it say? Envelope has been ripped open. There's a single piece of paper inside. Combinations drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. Do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down here. Ooh, ominous. Okay. Well, there's the bells here.
Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not?
Lovely little tune.
It's a little melody.
Might need to memorize that for later.
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means we can just walk straight in, right?
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's go inside, I guess. Okay, well, let's... Okay, there's two different ways we could go. We could go to here or here.
Let's head to the crime scene first.
Ah, come on. Let me
It's
just
at the
wander
top
around
of the
a
West
bit.
Tower, I think.
We're gonna ruin the fun. Grand Hall. And this place is definitely fancy for just two families.
It's a big glass tube filled with water.
Oh, great. Were they doing tests on something cool?
There are weeds in there. And sand.
Oh, just an aquarium then. Okay, no, that's definitely a more plausible and reasonable answer.
It's an aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it.
So where did it go?
Anymore.
What is that?
Looks like a family tree of sorts. I'm
I
guessing.
think it's a family tree.
Yeah. It sounds boring. Let's look closer. Okay, yeah.
Pandora Pointer.
All this alliteration isn't happening by accident, is it?
Do you think she still lives here?
Okay, so I can actually click on each name.
Primrose Remington.
I always liked the name Primrose.
Do you think she still lives here?
Percival Pointer. He married into the Remington family.
Do you think he still lives here?
Are you just gonna say that for everybody?
Buck Brackley.
What a name.
Do you think he still lives here?
Lord Pointer.
This goes back a couple of generations.
Wonder if they still live here. Ah,
Lady Pointer.
How do you become a lady? I want to be a lady.
I mean, you're halfway there, I guess.
Penelope Pointer.
Half Pointer, half Brackley.
Do you think she still lives here?
Now you're saying it.
Poppy Pointer.
She's half Remington and half Pointer.
Do you think she still lives here? Richard.
The one and only.
Yep.
Flora Remington.
I think she's mentioned in our case file.
Yeah.
Lord Remington.
He sounds important.
And Lady Remington.
Lady Remington.
I think I have one of those in my bathroom.
Really? I did not need to know that.
Felix Fellow. Looks like he married his way into the Remington family.
Do you think he still lives here?
Do you guys keep on saying that?
Emily Everstone. Do you think she still lives here?
Right.
Fitzfellow. Half Everstone.
Do you think he still lives here?
Yep.
Fiona Fellow. Dead center. She must be important.
She's half Fellow and half Remington.
Do you think she still lives here?
Okay, what about the other
Lord
fellows?
Fellow.
Looks like he was married twice.
Yeah, interesting.
Scandal.
Lady Fellow.
Do these people not have first names?
That's definitely a good question to ask.
Flint Fellow.
A purebred fellow, if there ever was one. Married a randomer, though.
Do you think he still lives here? Selena Stonetop.
No family line.
Yeah.
Apparently, she just appeared out of nowhere.
Felicia Fellow.
Freya's mother.
Do you think she still lives here?
Okay, Damien
Dusk.
Whoa. Is it too late to change my name to Detective Dusk?
It's Freya's father. Do you think he still lives here?
Freya Fellow.
The murder victim.
She's barely related to the main family at all.
Yeah, that is true. She's... Yeah. Wonder if there's something more going on in this family and they didn't like the off-cast. Very interesting.
It's not locked.
What about this one?
A door.
Oh, what's behind it?
A room.
What about this one?
Stairs.
Stairs. My nemesis. For my knees.
Stairs.
Stairs, yeah.
A big letter F.
Of course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion?
I mean, if I had the money, I probably would too.
This one has a big P.
That's probably important.
Convict. Probably compensating for something.
How very perceptive of you.
Pee-pee. Of course, I had to go for the immature joke.
Finally, we get to investigate a murder in a spooky mansion.
It's not that spooky, really.
Don't ruin this.
Let her have her moment.
Finally, we get to ruin this.
That's all the same, so... Oh, I almost didn't... look at the rock.
Finally, we get to investigate.
Okay, never mind. Okay, well, let's move on. Oh my god, there are so many rooms.
Let's head to the crime scene first. It's at the top of the West Tower, I think.
Okay, West Tower? Oh, we're going all the way up here. Oh, hi. How you doing?
Let's take a look at that painting first.
Okay, fine. We'll take a look at the painting
is-
first.
The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it.
Looks that way.
Yeah. Ray was unable to finish the painting as she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. Red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene, and something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Yeah, I'm liking the little animations too. Quite like them. Okay, what have we got? Something very strange about how Freya was killed. Okay, something is completely covered in. Get that. But it was removed from the scene. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, Freya Fellow holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene, yeah.
Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. No.
Aw, come on. Yeah, what about this then?
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay. This inside was used to kill was completely covered in. But Freya was going to eat it.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with
That was
blood
different.
because it stabbed Freya.
There we go.
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
Oh, but let us have our moment. Yeah, an unfinished painting. Let's continue. Okay, can we talk to it now? Hi. Oh, you're ominous and
Flora
spooky.
Fellow?
Oh, the animation for this is so
Sorry
cool.
to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing.
Well,
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
yeah, but this is going to make it difficult for us. Okay, well, let's ask some questions.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
It's worth a try. Okay, what about yesterday?
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay, what about a statement then? Can you at least give us a little bit of something?
Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya?
Can you quit being ominous with
She's
your hair
acting
and
pretty suspicious, if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
Yeah. Okay, fine. That's gonna be the way then. Yeah, something's locked there, so we'll have to come back later.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
It has a variety of paints loaded into it. The largest is blob black in the middle. The paintbrush is covered with dried red paint. She must have just finished painting the knife then. Or somebody else painted it there. And is trying to frame this lady here.
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
Yeah, that is a thing, but there's also a trapdoor here.
That's the only door in and out of the room.
Okay, so we got a closed room type of thing
It's
going
also
on.
on the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there.
There's also a creeping eye above here.
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
What, you get the feeling we're being watched or something?
Was that a gramophone?
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
Oh, like a cassette tape?
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
Interesting. Cassette tapes inside of vinyl records, pointing towards the middle of the room. A noticeable crack running down through it, all the way from the horn down to the tape deck. Interesting.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
Oh, to Freya. The tape is cracked down the middle. There's a handwritten message on the label. To Freya. Interesting.
Do you think it still works?
Only one way to find out.
A gramophone? We could give it a go.
Okay. Let's try it. What could possibly go wrong? Well, I don't think that one's gonna fucking work, but... Play?
It's piano music.
Yep, that it is. Corner piano music. Play for a short while before stopping. Okay, interesting. That's pretty. Okay, they were expecting something more ominous and spooky, but... Okay, I'm assuming we don't need a coffee. Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything else, but let's try this one. I don't think it'll work, but worth a shot. Yeah, something regret playing it.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
Yeah, which is weird. When someone walking outdoors, sort of humming melody can be heard. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, what is this? Another egg?
Is that an egg?
Yeah, they seem to have their obsession with eggs.
An egg with bird feet.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
Let's look closer then. Oh, yep, another
I think it's a
puzzle.
container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Huh. Try to position the gem. Rotate the egg to see the clue on the back. Ah, okay, well, we'll do that
You
one
set
later.
the puzzle?
Okay, I'm just
I'll
gonna
do this later.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this later.
It's so dark back there.
Somehow the sunlight doesn't seem to be making it very far into the room.
That it is. So someone could have been hiding back there. You know, anyway, I want to check out some of these other rooms. Oh, and it also tells us where the people are as well. Let's have a look around. Okay, this is the workshop and a sad looking dude. Oh my god, there's also a pufferfish for lamp. That's cute.
Puffer fish?
Yes. It's also a lamp, for some reason.
Yeah, I like it.
That's a massive conch shell.
That it
Do you
is.
think this little crab living inside?
I hope so.
Wishful thinking.
It's a magic lamp. Can we summon the genie?
If we get really stuck, sure.
Oh my god, if we could actually do that to get a hint or something, that would be amazing.
A hammock. It's kind of worn out.
I would politely describe it as lived in.
What's these guys here?
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Oh, come on. Painted model. Woman covering a man holding a sword. Model has been hand-painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints were found nearby. Okay. Yeah, let's have a chat with this book.
Sir?
Are you gonna speak to us?
Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire.
Oh, hey,
Good
I'm silent.
mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
Well, I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Yeah,
Secret
it's not
rooms?
exactly what we're doing.
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
Now I'm curious. What do you mean by secret rooms? I mean, wouldn't be surprised in a place like this, but you know.
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer / treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I
Just
may
get
be
straight to it.
between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the Fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is,
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Aw, aren't you sweet? Okay, what about yesterday?
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here?
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. Well, I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
Oh, come on, seriously. What is it with everybody avoiding our questions? Anyway, a statement.
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain, as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right.
Oh,
fine.
come on, let him talk.
I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Interesting. Okay, that's a lot of people that we got a question. But with that, I might end it here. Before I get too ahead of myself, because I am really loving this game. I'm definitely gonna play this in the future. And play the rest of it, because I am really liking this. I really love the characters. And definitely the art style is very pretty. Yeah. Pretty neat game. But if you guys want to play this for yourself and check it out, link will be down in the description below, and yeah, with that, we'll be moving on to the next game.